Welcome to Breaking Ice and Building Bridges from Possibilities. I'm Kelly Johnson.
And I'm Byron Jackson. Glad you're here.
Connecting a community through conversation.
Hi, Peaches.
Hi, and I have my beautiful, wonderful, colorful guest with me today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you, Peaches, for allowing me to have this opportunity. My name is Vera Ford, and I am the vice chair of the Harrison Walnut Neighborhood Association. And we are one of the oldest neighborhood associations on the East Side. It was established many years ago, back in the 50s. And so I am very pleased to be a part of that neighborhood association.
When did you become a part of that?
I became a part of that neighborhood association in 1990 when we started our organization, a child abuse prevention agency on the East Side. That's been 35 years ago that I became a part of that area.
So community work is ingrained in you, then that's a part of you.
It really is. And that's why I had known Byron for a number of years before Possibilities through another agency. And so when the opportunity came for me to become a part of Possibilities with what he was doing and knowing him and his leadership and his commitment to neighborhoods and to associations, I felt like this would be something for our association to become a part of. So I became a part of Possibilities over 20 years ago. And so that speaks for itself for me to stay with it, because with Byron, there's always something new, something different. And so you never know from one month to another. So you never get bored with Byron. So we have never been bored the entire time that I've been with Possibilities, and the leadership and the experience, because our neighborhood association had become dormant because, as I said, that was one of the oldest neighborhood association, and that area is an old area. And all of the older residents at that time had died out, and that was why the association had become dormant, because everybody had died out, and that area was kind of non-existent because there were no young people. And once becoming part of Possibilities and going through the trainings and the workshops and the retreats and coming up with projects that could ignite the community and bring people back together, and all of that was through the direction and the leadership of Byron and Possibilities, and getting people that were left coming to Possibilities. They just loved Byron's dry sense of humor and his wit, and he just made everybody feel welcomed and accepted. And so that was one of the things that got us and has kept us being a part of Possibilities.
Is there anything specific that you can think of about Possibilities that Possibilities injected into your neighborhood alliance? What did you take back with you from Possibilities?
What I took back from Possibilities was that the area, although in the condition that it was in, that everyone is valued. There's a place for everybody in the city, and that they were individuals, and that our community was a worthwhile community, because Possibility empowered us to have everyone to feel that they were valued individuals. So that was what I took back to the community, was that sense of ownership that Possibility instilled.
What can you think of that Byron did for you that made you connect?
There is so much that I could say about Byron. Every time we would come, my husband was his biggest fan. He was his cheerleader. I tell you, he admired Byron, and vice versa. That would be the biggest topic. It would be, well, you know, that Byron. So his genuineness, he is such a genuine, and his sense of humor and his compassion that he has for others, for everyone, and making everyone feel at ease to overcome any barriers that they may have and accept it. And so that was one of the things that from even my great-granddaughter, she was 3 years old at the time, and she was a Byron fan. So he welcomed her as well to Possibilities. So everyone was accepted at Possibilities.
I'm always blown away by how adept he is at being able to make people feel welcome and
Yes.
accepted and break those barriers down.
From the youngest to the oldest, he can relate. He can get on any level, and he can relate to anyone.
And he holds the space for everybody else to talk to each other too,
Yes.
which is incredible.
Exactly. When his name comes up, you just kind of chuckle because in your mind you just go, oh boy.
Byron.
One of those Byron moments. But yes, he's a very caring and compassionate person, very genuine. It's just in him. Community is in him through and through, and he has become the face of Possibilities. When you mention Possibilities in the community, the first name that comes up is Byron Jackson. And so he has truly become the face of Possibilities. And also, it's just a pleasure to have had him. The wisdom that he has imparted to each of us is greatly appreciated.
What is something that you would like him to know, to take with him for when he goes into his retirement?
One thing that was once said that I heard someone say, the greatest gift you can give is your time and your talent. And Byron has truly given both his time and his talent to the community. And so I have truly been thankful, blessed that our paths have crossed because he has truly given up his time and he's given up his talent, as witty and dry as it might be, but he has truly given of both. Byron is the type that I know that as he ventures into the next journey, that Possibilities will continue to thrive, and he has built and laid the foundation for the next person to step and keep going forward. So he has laid that solid foundation. And I'm looking forward to the next chapter of Possibilities. And I know Byron is looking forward to his next chapter. And so I just speak blessings upon him and wish the best for him. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Connecting a community through conversation.
Breaking Ice, Building Bridges is the Possibilities community podcast platform. Thanks for tuning in.